All right, so you want a better workout, but you still love playing doubles pickleball. There's an ace on the first point of the game. Well, this is FCP, full court pickleball, and this is a game I invented. At least I think I did, although I guess somebody has played it somewhere, but I never heard of it or saw it. So we're playing doubles pickleball on the singles tennis court. And the only addition is there's a blue line right in front of Dallin and I right there, which is the back of the painted on regular pickleball court. So that's the kitchen line. The kitchen's about the same size as in traditional pickleball. But you have to serve from the tennis baseline, and you serve into the white tennis box. Otherwise, use the entire court, and you've got a lot of ground to cover, as you can see. We started playing this just because it was a stupid idea of mine and I thought it would be fun. But I've probably played about 10 games now, and I usually try to get a few guys or girls to come and play. So you can see Dallin rather, way back at the baseline. He does like the Happy Gilmore serve. You'd be surprised how hard it is to serve a pickleball that far. And it's got to land in the tennis serving box. You almost never hit one out, but as you're going to see, oh, nice cross-court shot by me. Thank you. But as you're going to see, the lob is a deadly effective shot in this game. And kind of the beauty of it is, hey, you get to swing away and really play with power, but also you get, a great workout. You're going to do a lot of running. Oh, nice put away by Jesus there. You're going to get a lot of running in, a lot of back and forth, and it's just fun. Everybody who's played, whether they think it's a great idea or not, you just see a huge smile on their face while they're playing. The strategy is kind of undetermined because it's so new. Like, does one player cover the front and one player cover the backcourt? Because you'll see when we start hitting lobs that there's so much room to land your lob. You got an extra 20 feet over what you'd have on a pickleball court. There's one. Oh, Kin's back to take it. Now Kin's lobbing. Oh. Oh, and Jesus puts one in the net. You have so much room to land those lobs that, frequently, and you'll see coming up here, that you're in a full sprint. So you're going to want to return not from the baseline. You don't want to be much farther back than the service box line, which is the white line, about 15 feet in front of me. Because the pickleball just doesn't bounce that far like a tennis ball. There's a deep lob. Jesus with the... Oh, nice. Right on the line. And again, we're playing on the singles tennis court. So that's the inside white lines running, bottom to top sort of your picture, not the doubles court. I guess you could if you want. Dallin, nice play. Oh, and I hit that one way out. Good shot by Dallin, but the putaways are much harder here because you have more room to back up and wider court. And you're just a bit further. The kitchen is just a little bit further away from the net. And the net's a little higher too. Here we go. Drop shot. Jesus puts it in play. There's a deep lob by Dallin. Nice. Oh, and another lob, and this is where it can get you, and we're not getting that one. So pretty quick to see that you are going to do a lot of running in FCP or full court pickleball. And gosh, I hope it's a sport that catches on. I enjoy the heck out of it. There's a winner at Kin's feet. That's Kin and Jesus on the far side, and that's me in the blue shirt with Dallin in the gray shirt on the near side. I will tell you, if you're going to play this, play it before you go home. Don't play it in the middle of your regular pickleball day because your swing will be so off. You'll be hitting all the balls out. So there's a nice deep lob. Back to Kin, right on the line. Another lob. Dallin gets it. And I think that one went just wide. It was on the line, but it was in the doubles box. Oh, no, I guess it was in. Other than that, all traditional rules apply. Service rules are the same. You got to serve it in the tennis box there. The scoring is the same as pickleball. You switch sides the exact same way. I think Kin's going to try a drop serve coming up sometime soon. Nice deep return, and there's the lob, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. I guess I'm learning that when you see the other player wind up like that, that's when you got to start moving back. You can't wait until they hit it, or you've got to have one player play back and one player play front. But since it's a brand new game, the strategy is is just evolving all the time. Deep serve, pops up the return, pretty deep. Another lob coming, I'll bet. No, Jesus puts it in the net on the backhand. And because of the fact that you've got a real advantage when you're returning, the games do tend to go on longer. Nice. And no, didn't make it. Strangely enough, the slightly higher net, I think it's only an inch or two higher, the tennis net, doesn't really, at least for me, doesn't really come into play. You adapt to that pretty quickly. But look how hard you've got to swing in order to get the ball over the net and in net. And that's an issue where I played up too close, and you still have to let the second shot bounce. And I didn't, obviously. So I had to let it go, and I couldn't communicate with Dallin that he needed to hit it. Looks like 5-1 serving 1-1. Oh, and I got that return down so that it took Jesus 2 bounces to get to that. There's the serve. Popped up return. Another good. Oh, nice. Good leap. And this time the lob is going to get there. So those guys started back just before I hit the lob. I mean, they knew what was coming, and they just couldn't communicate. I think they bumped into each other. 1 serving 5. Full out swing. I think I've only ever hit 1 serve long in this game because there's just a physical limit. The pickleball weighs X amount of ounces, and it's got wind resistance in the air holes in it, and the paddle, same thing, weighs a certain amount, so you can't hit it indefinitely farther. With a tennis racket and a tennis ball, you can hit way, way, way longer than the court. Not so much in FCP. Here's this nice serve by Dallin. Backs me up. Got to get the defensive lob. It's in. And the put away. Oh, no. And Dallin gets the put away winner there.
Yeah, I think someone has to play. When we love it, someone just plays forward. It is.
Dallin giving me a little strategy advice there. Okay. I don't know why I'm playing so far back. That seems like a bad idea. And luckily Kin put that return in the net because I probably should have been at least near the midline, maybe a couple feet back. And again, if you can ignore the blue lines, they're really irrelevant other than the one up near the net for the kitchen. Oh, that's a good shot. There's Kin with the drop. Nice play on the lob by Kin. Oh, and a winner by Jesus down the line. Inside out forehand. plenty of room for winners here. Winning shots, rather. But also plenty of room for...
next year you're going to be seeing professional...
That's me bragging how next year this sport is going to take the country by storm. Well, it starts right here. So if you like the video, hit like, hit share, show your friends, and play FCP and let me know. Oh, Jesus comes up short on the serve there. So watch the serve return. You can see, like right now, I'm way too far back. I need to be much closer to that white line. Hopefully I will sneak in there. And that's, do you see what happened? Kin puts the backhand cutter and just drops it in the box for a winner. That was way too far back. If you can see Dallin on the right here, that's about the right position to return a serve because it's really hard to hit it past that. Good backhand return. Jesus pops it up. I'm on the run. Oh, and it's in.
It was on the line. No, it's on the back of the line. Oh, no. Good shot.
That's a great shot. I don't know the equivalency, but I'd say one game of this is probably equal in effort to about 4 games of traditional doubles pickleball. And I've never played this in singles. I think that would be insane. And there again, Jesus, you kind of get lost on that big court, and he realized he did not let the second shot bounce.
What is it? 4-7? 4-7.
4 serving 7.
4-7.
Wow, look at Dallin. Look how far back he's starting his serve. He's doing the Happy Gilmore. And he hit it out. He hit it long. That almost never happens, but Dallin powered that one with the 5-step run up.
All right. 4-7-2.
So I really think Dallin should be up closer. If there's a drop coming. Oh, look at that. Great shot by Jesus, who's just waiting on it. And we're out of position.
He used it right there.
Most people give us really strange looks when we line up to play. But as I said, anybody who plays, once you start going and running around, you see how much court there is to work with, you usually can't wipe the smile off their face.
7-4-1.
7 serving 4. First server. That's Jesus. Pops up the return. That's an interesting. And just throw it back in the court. Here comes Dallin's going to chase it down. He does. Oh, great shot. Oh, nice. And we finally get the little dink winner. The interesting thing when people first play is they play it like traditional pickleball, and you see all 4 players at the net or at the kitchen line pretty quickly dinking. And then all of a sudden when you get the realization that, wow, a lob is, you can hit a big forehand passing shot, or a lob is a really effective shot. Here we go again. Oh, no, not quite. Then all of a sudden the strategy starts to change.
All the distance. Oh, with that distance, yeah. Sorry, Ken. Size 32? Yeah, 842. 842.
Looks like 8 serving 4, second server. Dallin likes that big lob return, but that's what you get. Oh, and finally one goes out. It's not often that you get one that gets hit past the baseline once you dial in that lob.
Wait, what is it? 4-8? 4-8?
4-8.
4-8-1.
One serve. And here goes Dallin again with the Happy Gilmore. No, that's just 2 steps, so that's better. Kin drops it. Oh, I think he hit Jesus. I think Kin may have hit Jesus with that ball on the offensive lob. I hit kind of a little floater over his head. All right, I think we got it to 5-8.
I thought we had that point one, so good play.
No, out, wrong side of the line. All right, I got the serve. I cannot impress upon you how hard you have to hit the ball to get a serve in. You think hitting it twice as hard as regular pickleball is enough, but it's not. And I did the same thing. We just threw away 2 serves. And whether you're playing FCP or traditional pickleball, that's just you're not going to win too many games like that. What a great night for pickleball this was. Ventana Ranch Park, Albuquerque, New Mexico on the west side. Oh, big serve. Oh, and Kin hits one long. That's 3 serves in a row missed. I think people are taking for granted that they have so much court to work with. All right, let's have a look here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
No, I thought I was serving some of it I could.
8-5-2. Dallin with the that's his deal. The pop-up return and drops it right inside the baseline. Yeah, I think you have to pressure.
When you hit it that deep, that was a good shot. I need to go, okay, he's probably not going to be able to drop it.
Trying to figure out the strategy here. But I think you need to drive some of those returns a little better to put some pressure on so they can't take an easy swing. Oh, inside out, and that one goes out. So it's probably 10-5 now.
Okay, good. It was, but they curved out. Play about right here, Kim, because we got to let it bounce off the third. Hit it in the back. All right, he's not going to hit that ball.
10-5-2. Jesus serving. See if we can get the serve back. Pops it up. Dallin pops it up again. Kin takes it out of the air. Backhand. Oh, and Kin tries to drop one on me, which he probably would have done. But it hits the tape. So, last gasp here at 5-10. Can't even figure out where I am on the court. All right, let's try it again. There's the serve. Finally got one in. Kin on the run. Oh. And Dallin did not let the second bounce. It's too tempting when the ball is just floating up there and you can run on it. All right, it's 5-10, second serve.
What is that, 5-10?
Yep.
5-10-2.
Good serve. Jesus with the... Oh, lefty. Oh, and that didn't work out. All right, game point. Oh, and Kin comes up short on the serve again. For a guy who just hit one about 1.5 feet out, he should have had it dialed in, I would think. Maybe he's trying the drop serve there. 10-5-2, Jesus. Good backhand. Oh, good drop. Oh! Oh, I just got lucky and managed to stick my paddle out and get that ball high enough to go over Jesus' hand. We got the serve back. At 5-10, this thing is knotted up. And I think we're probably pretty tired because we've been playing singles for at least a couple hours by now. Okay. There's the deep lob. Jesus on the run. He knows how to handle that one.
I think that was that. I think it was out. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Darn it.
It's so hard to tell because it's so much more court.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Is it's a little tougher to make the line calls because you're a lot farther away from the ball. Some of the time, anyway. Well, it looks like we got
One in a row.
6-10.
6-10-1.
Got the serve in. Lob. Another lob. Oh, that one's coming back. Oh, good overhand by Jesus. Cross court. And just got me standing there flat-footed. All right, 6-10. Second server, Dallin. Let's see if he tries the Happy Gilmore here. Nope, just 2 steps up. And look at the drop. Oh, and he gets it. Well done. Kin dropped it, but Dallin was able to run it down and put some pressure on Jesus. 7-10, too. There's a serve. That one looks good. Oh, and what a return. See, that's the way you can counteract the lob, by driving that return deep into the feet of your opponent, then they can't really set up to hit a good lob. And Kin now 3 serves in a row he missed. I can't believe it. That's unheard of for him.
Oh, bold words.
Looks like 10-7.
Hey, 10-5, 10-6, 10-7, 10-7-2.
10-7-2. Jesus lining it up. Again, Dallin with the pop-up. I think we might need it. And there's the return. And that one's out. Got the ball back. 7-10.
I like the sound of
I
that.
may have misspoken.
See if we can get back in this thing here.
7, 10, 1.
See, that's not a good lob. And that's... Oh, I had to take that one out of the air. Didn't really... Oh, and it fell. Yeah, if I'd let that one land, I think it would have been in 8-10. 1.
10, 1.
There's the lob. Jesus already on the run. He knows how to play that. Oh, Dallin takes it out of the air and cleared the net, but out of bounds, past the singles court line.
Started running before I even hit it.
So it looks like Dallin's going to have to save us here at 8-10-2.
8, 10, 2.
Good serve. Kin drops it. Oh, what a drop. He saw, and Dallin was in no position to be able to get there, and I was too far across court. I should have pressed up a little further.
10-8-1.
10-8-1. Again, Dallin with the pop-up return. I'm not sure that that's what I want. On the run. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Still alive. Oh, what a play. What a play. And there you go. If you've never seen it before, that is your first taste of FCP, full court pickleball. I highly recommend that you try it. Grab some friends who like to run around a little bit and get crazy. If you have questions about the rules, although they're pretty simple, just leave me a comment below the video and I'll be happy to get back to you. And FCP, by next year it'll be sweeping the world. Thanks for joining me. And please hit like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again.